BBL Drizzy. Alright, man, we gonna risk it for a biscuit on this one. Probably gonna delete it afterwards. It don't even matter. But cause UMG and all the music groups is pretty much like flagging anybody that put the music up. So 9 out of 10, I'm probably gonna be um taking this joint off anyway. I'm gonna have to delete it. But the oh man, the boy responds, man. The boy responds. And of course we're finna react to it. Cause you already know what's finna happen. The man said he had 10 in the clip. He about to respond to this already. Hold it down, Miller. What's good, bro? Holding it down. It's gonna be an interesting one. So you know. I ain't finna go through the whole back catalog of this mess. I'm gonna delete this anyway because I can't hold it up because UMG is copywriting, striking everything related to Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Cause come to find out, I did not even know that Interscope is under UMG. I did not know that as a record group they own a list full of labels, which is a whole nother argument within themselves. Because honestly, right now, the only people that's winning in this argument is them, because they getting it on both ends with the money. But I think that Kendrick's have his own record label, but he have a distribution with Interscope, which intertwines with Universal Music Group. Neither here nor there, but let's get into this song, man. Let's get into this joint. Just let me see. Now, wait. I like the intro right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like the intro. My expectation is this need to be solely directed towards Kendrick. Nobody else. The one of the reasons why I took points off of what he did on the last one was because one, he threw bird shit on the wall. He entered in and he directed his shots directly at the person that he needed to shoot at the first time, and then he went into the Rick Ross and all them, and then he doubled back and went back to Kendrick Lamar. But he only just reiterated or gave more detail of what he said the first time, which it wasn't nothing worthwhile. And honestly, again, if you listen to Mr. Morale front and back, the stuff that he gave or the tea that he had supposedly had got dropped, it was already there. Only thing that was different was Dave Free, which Dave Free was already with PNG, so that's a whole nother argument within itself. But he got the Geppetto situation going on. Kendrick Lamar got the whole city rocking right now in Bay Area. People in clubs going crazy off of the They Not Like Us, and that joke is selling like crazy. So gotta see what's finna happen on this one. So hopefully it's a direct shot. He ain't going all crazy with it. He focused with his rhymes. Let's see.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Ah, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted, I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioning A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and bot comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
I gotta run that back, Turbo. Hold on. I gotta run that back. Hold on. We gonna run that back. We gonna run that back. Cause he said, hold it down. He said, what? Drake killed him on Family Matters. I can't even finish that one, brother. He killed him on Family Matters. Bro, you Hey man, to each his own. This ain't no BBL Drake. This the body bag Drake. Shout out to Metro Boomin. Uh, hey, let me run it back. Let me run it back, cause no new information. You day free situation again. Again, maybe I'm messed up because I'm a Drake fan. I mean, a Drake and a Kendrick Lamar fan. Like in the sense of I've heard all of this. Like I heard this already. I heard this. He said it like he said it. He said it in his own track, and I like how you flipped it. I do like the flip. Like, hold on, maybe that is the, you know what I'm saying? You got trauma, built up trauma from what you've been through. I like that angle. I like that angle. The 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 R. Kelly's line, like, bro, everybody knows it was the XXX Tashion situation. So you pulling from the internet also. You shooting him from pulling from the internet with things that you pulling from the internet from also. It's like you being a double hypocrite right there at that point. Because again, if you go do research and you go look up this stuff, I think I still got the, hold on, do I got that picture? Let me see. Oh, let me see. Cause it was XXX Tashion. No. Let me see. No, not that. I think because I did one for Twitter. It's right here. It's literally right here. This had nothing to do with R. Kelly. Excess Testosterone was in that same when that was going on with R. Kelly. This is when he said, "Yo, if y'all don't put his music back on the streaming services, I'm pulling my catalog." It had nothing to do with R. Kelly. So you literally just said he's running with narratives off the internet, and you turned around and just did the same thing. But let me run it back again.
Just let me see you. All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with it.
See, and that's that's a problem I got right there too, because the angle you taking with it, I got I got a problem with that because, and that's the corny part about it. You used a 11-year-old kid in a rap battle as a tactic. That just that don't sit well with me at all. Even if I were to entertain what you're saying, which me personally, nah, but for the sake of not being like I guess biased in a sense, but me personally, no, I'm just gonna entertain what you're saying. That was a that was a sick move. That was a corny move. That was corny. That was corny. You used a kid that's real. She's not a fake kid. It's a real kid. So instead of you using the fake kid to build up this whole persona and XYZ, which you should have did, You went out, reached out, and used a real kid that was in videos that's underage for an adult battle, rap battle. That's corny. And you, of course, reached out to the parents. You reached out to the parents, and I'm pretty sure you paid them some money for this what they was going to do. Cause I'm pretty sure they just didn't up and agree to something like this, cause they would be bad parents like a motherfucker. Be like, yeah, I'm fine for you, regardless of them taking money or not. But you reached out to them and said, yeah, that's fine that you can use my daughter as a prompt in a rap battle. To You want to expose them to have fake news on you, and there's no leaks in my circle. Who would? What man would do that in a rap battle? He said, "That's fire." I don't know which one you talking about. Fire. That's corny as hell. If I'm talking about what I'm talking about right now, that you reached out to the parents of a child actor, which y'all proclaimed that she is, that's 11 years old, and paid them money to hush and don't say anything, and you built this little rabbit hole. I'd rather you made a fake account, made a fake kid from the that little site that they had, which is creepy as hell if you look at it. You pick one of them and then did everything you just did with a fake account. I'd rather you did that. But hey man, to each his own.
Investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Miss?
What bones did you pick up? What bones? Because you're going into a social media tactic where you saying, "Oh, why you not following? Why you two not following each other on social media if y'all so busy or so much in love with each other?" That goes back to the prior conversation, which only leads to, again, you digging up information on social media. It's a weak angle because that's all you got, so you reiterating it now. Let's continue. Have you reached out to Dave Free and got his take on what's going on? I see you put up a post and he got the little heart emoji. He putting heart emojis under the pics. Okay. Did you reach out to him? Because at this point, you told me who he is on the last track. We know who he is. We know that you proclaimed that he's the father or possibly the father of a kid. Alluded to it. What else? This is you picked this up off of TMZ or something. Like they don't even follow each other. Ooh, that's spicy tea to have right now. Like
The morale, you haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild.
now that's crazy. You haven't seen your kids in 6 months. The distance is wild. If that's true, that's a nice bar. That's a nice bar if that's true. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a nice bar. He said Kanye West and hold on, Kanye West and Kendrick keep saying how Drake's a master manipulator, a fake daughter. What a fake daughter is easy work. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark dark nigga. He said, hold on, Kanye West and Kendrick Lamar keep saying how Drake is a master manipulator. A fake daughter is easy work. No, you're not getting what I'm saying. A fake daughter, yes, that would be easy work with what he's doing, what he would have done. You got to understand what I'm saying here in the sense of I got like I'm trying to set it up. Like, okay, this is a rap beef between two adults, two grown ass men, two grown ass men. And if we are talking rap battle, rap beef, you bring in allegations and stuff that's going to stick to the person. Cool, great, fine. It's between two adults. He's saying that, oh, I knew that you said I had a leak in it. So they said, let's sit down. Hey, Chubbs, me, Drake, we gonna sit down in Baca. We gonna sit down, and you know what? You know how we can get them? We gonna reach out to a real kid that's 11 years old. We're gonna reach out to their parents, get them on the phone to get approval because you're dealing with the image of your kid. They put this. We talking about put the image out, fake, pictures and everything. This is not fake. This is a real kid. We're gonna reach out to the parents. They have to approve of it because it's an underage child. So 9 out of 10, they gave them some money or something like that. Oh, we'll give you some tickets to a concert or something. They gave them some type of incentive or gift, an autograph from Drake or something, whatever. And all you have to do is disable your account or whatever and just don't respond. We're just gonna use her and use her as a prompt. Okay, cool. They took the bait, they did it. Aha, we got you. I told you it was fake. Da 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 da. Yeah, we ain't got no real fakes in OVO. We ain't got no holes in OVO. Da, da. You tell them you went through going through all that instead of just saying, hey, you know what? Let's go and hell, you can buy an account. You can create an account. We're gonna have this little kid here and we're gonna create the account and make it completely fake and just say, hey, this is my child. That's corny. That's corny and it's not believable. If you want to believe it, cool. I wasn't in the room. I'm just going off of face value to what happened, what transpired. Because at the end of the day, that was a real kid's account. And you're claiming that it's fake and you did this for a rap beef with another person for an angle.
Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some direct shit, you
and see, that's the problem with that bar. I anticipated the Geppetto angle that you picking now. You collected social media antics and used it and tried to use it as a direction. No, he didn't. the people went and did the research on that and started pulling up the weird, crazy antics and live shit that you've done. Like, bro, if you didn't see, everybody seen the stage situation and you ask, this is you doing it. This ain't him saying, oh, you know what, let's peel all this stuff up because this is fake. Like, no, you went on stage and was performing, da 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 da, and said, hey, he was doing all this extra stuff to this girl, and then he said, oh shit, I forgot to ask you how old you are. And then found out how old she was, the crowd go crazy like, oh shit, boo. Like they like, no, no, no. And you continue to talk about the girl in a sexual manner. Oh my God, you shaped your breasts when I touched you. He kissed I think what he say, kissed the cheek, forehead, and a hand. Nigga, you just found out she was 17, dog. I would have been on the, hey, oh, my fault, yo, hey, security. Hey, we're going to take you in the back. We're going to get you a jersey and stuff. We're going to sign it for you. I apologize. I would have got up out that motherfucker instantly. and we probably would have ended the show. He did all that stuff. Like, fam, what? Bro, I can't even post that on the screen, what you just said, bro. And I ain't even gonna entertain that. I ain't even gonna entertain that as a man, bro. Exit stage left, dog. I don't even care if that was a joke or not, bro. Exit stage left because as a man with kids, that ain't nothing to play with, dog. That is not nothing to play with. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Uh, yeah, let me keep going, cause
Rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Ah, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get.
now I do like this angle. As if I was a novice towards Kendrick Lamar's history and acknowledging this situation, I like this angle. I do like this angle. I'm not even gonna hold you. This one is actually a good angle in the sense of for the people that didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm coming to find out that a lot of people know who Kendrick Lamar is, but they really haven't really listened to his music. Like really took the time to pay attention to his music like they should. And yeah, so this angle is nice. I ain't even gonna hold you. This angle right here, you definitely get points with it.
So depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey.
Now that part right there, just I don't want to even dish you anymore. Like that's the cop out part. That's the part I don't like about that bar because again, I like the angle. I like it. This is a great way to bow out though. For Drake, this is a great way to bow out because of what I've heard on this one. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any. There's nothing. We back to the Whitney situation. We back speaking to about the Whitney situation. And it's like, okay, cool. His household, he right now, whatever they going through what they going through, like everybody does. But the whole speculation of him that you came out with to even begin with, the whole domestic situation, that whole allegation was false, and you didn't bring no receipts of it. And the real word on the street is, you know what I'm saying? Because he got an interview with Breakfast Club. It was an altercation with a female security guard or something like that. And it wasn't no hands or nothing like that put on her with her. And TDE and Top Dog addressed that publicly. They addressed it because of the allegations, and they said, "Yo, y'all have to clear that up because he didn't touch anybody. He didn't do what they claimed he said he did." And it never went anywhere. And that was in 2014. So it's like I you still ain't you ain't bringing nothing new to the table right now outside of you bringing up a bar from if you wasn't a fan of Kendrick Lamar, him being molested. Again, I like that angle. But being a fan of Kendrick Lamar is like, I already heard that. You really don't have nothing. So it's kind of like you say, I'm gonna bow because I feel like I'm beating down on the person that's been touched. I get it. I get it. As
Replay, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly, there's a deeper message. Deep cut.
I like what he's saying on that one, but same thing happened with No Diddy. And I already know what happened with that one. Um, what's in the process of happening with that one. See, all this would be hitting different if we wouldn't have been, if all of us wouldn't have went through the R. Kelly situation, the Robert Kelly situation. If we never would have went through the R. Kelly situation, all this would have been totally different. R. R. Kelly was out doing his 1-2, running amok out here until that documentary dropped. When that documentary dropped from Lifetime, that's when they started slowly proceeding into doing what they was doing. And if you go off of what Kendrick Lamar said off of Meet the Grams, or what Meet the Grams, he said it's a prediction. He ain't saying they finna go through that now. You still gotta have proof of this. You still have to pull up someone, so like what's happening with No Diddy. An individual that was close by came up with allegations and said something that he did, and they received enough information from that person because of how close they were to the individual to issue the warrant to do X, Y, and Z. See, that's why this right here doesn't sit, because everyone witnessed what happened with Robert Kelly and what's currently going on with P. Diddy, who's still out but still have allegations against him. The money.
That never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from.
Oh my God, bro. Why do you gotta go the Rick Ross route? And then, come on, bro. You gonna slit his throat with the razor? It's Drake. Somebody said a line earlier like, man, come on, man. We seen what you do with a gun. And last time we seen that was on Degrassi. But that was funny though.
Malaysia, I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's.
Now bro, another straight shot at Rick Ross is crazy because of what's her name? What's his baby mama name that's be on the on TikTok, that Hibachi Harachi girl, and she always licking her lips on her porcelain teeth. Yeah, they done because of Rick Ross and yada yada yada. But Rick Ross just catch one.
Never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker.
That's a lie. That is so funny. That boy was hugged up, cuddled, and taking dates with kids underage. Again, in Canada, the legal age is 16. In the US, it ain't 16. Like that. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit, you about.
That part, no, Drake. And this is why I got a problem with Drake, bro. With the lies. That is clearly a fucking lie. If you have not seen the amount of view botting that goes with Drake, and that's been exposed because they all say the same accounts. This goes back to that part where Academic tried to defend and say when he came out with Taylor Made, and Academics was like, Drake don't even know what AI is. He just played around with it, and now, and he used it for the Snoop and Tupac situation. Bro, that was a whole entire fucking lie. Drake knew about fucking AI when they did the cease and desist when they uploaded a Weekend featuring Drake album months ago. It was damn near going on a year ago, and somebody uploaded it onto the DSPs. I forgot which album was out, but it was one of them. And the song was doing so good because everybody thought it was a Drake and a Weekend feature that they had to remove it off of the DSPs, off of Apple Music. So he already knew about AI. But again, the lies, bro. When you've been around music and you've been listening to this stuff and seeing things, stuff that you saying just don't stick. Just don't.
Need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later.
And the guy that he took a picture with is known to do streaming data services with the parties that he does. I forgot the nigga name. He was like Bean or some shit like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you a novice and you one of those just a Drake rider, just ride or die with him, you gonna roll with every angle he's saying right now. But if you sitting back and you like, okay, nigga, I know what I seen. You not finna put the wool over my eyes on what I seen. I seen this and I seen that. Like, come on now. I seen when you posted and anytime in the comment section you're seeing, oh, everybody keeps saying the same thing. Profiles, and then when you click on them profiles, there's little to no followers, none of that shit going on with them, and they keep posting the same thing in there. We just seen on YouTube where Kendrick Lamar literally dropped 2 albums before yours, and they pushed yours up to #1 when he had more numbers than you on YouTube. But I'm supposed to believe that Kendrick Lamar has view bots and is doing this cyber attack online. Okay.
Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker, I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand.
See what I'm saying? You just said this man is reaching for stuff online and gathering it and pushing it out as an agenda. And I just showed you that it wasn't even Robert Kelly he was speaking about when he said remove that music and being a hypocrite about.
These people praise you, sounding like you send him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor.
I like that.
And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
I
promise.
I like that part. Another joke, funny, nice. Did he close out?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was
he closed out on it, and he's literally doing like a farewell tour, talking about this was just a real nice exercise. Fam, I don't even want to comment because if I comment, I know it's gonna be crazy, but this wasn't it. I like the angle. I like the flow. I like the angle he went with the whole "you was touched," even though he said he mentioned it on his album, and then you went into details like, "Oh, that's what you feel like. That's what it means. How you feel like you feel right now." And it's like, no, no, because you clear. If you're not a fan of hip hop and music, or you're not a fan of Kendrick Lamar, this is gonna be great for you. But nigga, I heard Mr. Morale. Mr. Morale was my album of the year when he dropped. I still listen to that to this day. He mentioned all of that and some. That album is an album where what's the name said it perfectly. Tyler the Creator said it perfectly of what that album is. I'm not verbatim what he said, but this is paraphrasing it. He said he said that album was fucking phenomenal from front to back. If you are a person that have an issue looking at yourself in the mirror and reflecting and seeing that your flaws, you're not going to be able to appreciate that album. That album is one of those, you're trying to fix yourself. You know that you got bad issues. You know that uh you know how he said, like, you know how someone's talking to you and then they're telling you stuff that's going to help you that you're doing wrong and what you need in your life, and it's hard for you to look them in the eyes because what they saying to you is so true that you don't want to accept it. That what Mr. Morale is. From the black community issue of looking for celebrities for justification in life and how to move and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. We look for the celebrities for it, to your religion issues, where you at in life with your beliefs, domestic violence situation, how we go into a relationship and we fight one another and we call each other these negative names, but we at the end we so-called we love each other. We don't break up, and then we repeat the cycle on and again and again. From daddy issues, you know what I'm saying? Some was growing up without our father, some that did have our father, and we was and the ones that was overly masculine fathers that um they were so masculine that they didn't give you a balance of love and being a man, where you sometimes you become overly masculine to the point where um to the point where you're too tough on your kid and you're not giving the balance of giving them love and educating them on being a man. The man spoke on all of this, all of it. Family members in his life, in his life, that they was one, when they was growing up, they used to, go out and get women and everything, and then when they got older, they switched and he was mentally messed up in the head. Like, how the heck did we go out here and do X, Y, and Z, and I seen you with X, Y, and Z, and now you dealing with the opposite sex? He talked about all of that. And that's why I say a lot of people don't give Mr. Morale his credit. But that album is beyond what a lot of these people was doing out here, because instead of just giving you a bop song, that's why people liking this shit. People liking this because it had a bop to it. It had something that you could bounce your head to. It had some rhythm to it. And then he was speaking with what he was saying. But a lot of people ain't picked up what he was saying. Like, you listening to it, you like, oh yeah, he killed him on that. Da 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 da. Oh, Push Up, he killed him. He killed him. And then when you talk to a motherfucker about what was on Push Up and what did he say towards Kendrick, because the beef was because of, oh, it's a 20v1. Oh, it was Kendrick. Who the, you ignore all the bullshit people and you go for the main boss, which was Kendrick. Oh, he talking about he was short and he had a size 7 shoe on, and Metro play some beats. Everybody still quote that out of that song. Metro, set your bitch ass up and get some drums, nigga. Everybody quote that. That's it. But then when you go to a Kendrick joint, we talking about, bruh, we seen the videos. Bro, you got lipo. Nigga, what what you doing? You a grown man with fingernails and talking about don't let me chip a nail. You sassy. Like, he dissect that man to the fullest. Oh, you was talking about me signing and dropping, give me 50, and Top Poser had took all his money from me, but nigga, you signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to that nigga. We know the Birdman issue. We seen that shit play out. Nigga, your ghostwriters. Bro, I got a penmanship award. My my music is studied at universities. You ain't got shit that no. He acknowledged it on here. Talking about he's spiraling. No, this nigga is dancing on you, bro. Y'all said that this man couldn't drop albums at a consistent level. He just proved you wrong multiple times. Oh, he did a cease and desist on Taylor Made. He told the Tupac estate to do that. Nigga, your whole beef with Rick Ross is because you did a cease and desist with French Montana and told him not to drop a song. What are you talking about? Metro Boomin is coming out talking about, nigga, you did a cease and desist on Like That. Or tried to. What are we doing? Like, this shit ain't real. Bro, this is not it. Let me run it back one more time.
Now let me see you prove it. Just let me see you prove it.
All right.
Yeah, that was nice too. You thought you left D flat but D major. I like that. I like that bar. I do. That's a nice bar. Hold on, I gotta proofread your shit. You said they're both under University of Drake has access to boosting streams. So does you, bro. You spot on. You are absolutely right. What he has access to, he got access to the same thing. The problem is Drake is signed contract fully directly under Universal Music Group. Kendrick Lamar is under a distribution with Interscope, and he has his own label, which is PG Lane. It's different. He has not Kendrick. Drake has a contract agreement with Universal Music Group. Interscope is just a label that's signed under Universal Music Group, and he's just using them as a distribution label. That's it. So you don't have access to the same things. That's why when like right now, hold on, let me see if I can show it to you. Because me and Post Post said something about this early, and I got it wrong, but under my channel, I dropped some videos, right? And under those videos, I uploaded, and I'm like, dang man, I got up, I was getting my little numbers on, and then I looked, and it said that I got strikes, and I'm like, damn, what the hell I get strikes for? And I scrolled through it, right?
Just make sure you hide your little sister from them.
Whoa, pause it, cause I'm how do I look up the information? Cause it ended up getting a strike, and I'm like, damn man, how did I get a strike on it? Cause it uploaded and it was cleared. Cause I did this little move where I put the video up, and you gotta go to content. Hold on. I put the video up, but I locked it. I locked the thing. YouTube Studio, there you go. And then when you lock it, you can see if it gets striked or not. It's like only one person look at it, or it goes through the YouTube scan. And then if it's copyrighted, you can go and correct it and fix it, and then try to upload it in so it don't get striked publicly before you make it public. So I was like, okay, let me, you know what I'm saying, let me do my 1-2 step, and let me do that, right? So I did it. The first time I did it, went through fine, no problem. I'm like, bet, we good. I uploaded it. You know what I'm saying? Start doing these little numbers. And then all of a sudden, earlier today, I get a strike on it. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I thought we was good. Like, what happened? Come to find out, I get to strolling through it, click the little button. Hold on, I want you to see it live, because I don't want you to think like I'm out here just fugazi and some stuff, because I ain't got no reason to, but I get hit with the strike. Boom. It's like a potential block. Like it ain't fully blocked, but it's just blocked in certain regions. This is my video or whatever. So I click on it, go through the little review. It literally says, hold on, Universal Music Group, UGM. And this was the Kendrick Lamar joint. It don't say Interscope. And then when you go into if you go into the Apple Music credits and you go into the actual credits of the song that I'm using, it literally says Interscope. It doesn't say UMG on there at all. So they just went out doing a massive strike on everything. And that's what I'm saying. Like, no, it's different because they under the same umbrella, but I got another video where it shows Interscope. It literally shows Interscope, like Interscope, blah 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 blah. When this wasn't even a Kendrick one. This was another artist. I think it was Eminem, and it was somebody else. I can't remember who, but it was something. Oh, you know what it was? I know what it was. It was the Slaughterhouse with Joe Budden. And when it strike, it says Interscope on there. It's an Interscope strike there. You got a potential strike block, blah, blah, blah. This one, it says Universal Music Group. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's different. It's literally different because UMG is the one that's giving out them strikes, not Kendrick. Not Kendrick in a sense, because they were saying that Kendrick was allowing everybody to react to his music because of what he was doing, his tactics that he was doing. He kept uploading, and what it was doing was, due to how his record label was set up and how he's not really part of the music industry in a sense, where he's not under like Def Jam or Universal Music Group. He's partnered with them, but like how Kanye West is independent, but he partnered with another company to distribute his music on the DSPs, through all the DSPs. So so when you play his music, you don't get strike no more. You don't, if you upload a Kanye West joint outside of that one with what was that, the Blackstreet Boy joint that wasn't cleared, you wasn't getting strikes on the music. Now I don't know what it is now, but anywho, back to what I was saying. So yeah, it's just different because of that, and that's how I knew that it was different, because of what I just went through when I was uploading the videos, and I seen that. So I don't know, bro. It's good, but it ain't like. I like, but this the part I don't like. I don't like because he disrespectful as fuck. He got to give it to Drake. The man is petty. He called it the Hard Part 6, bro. And if you know, you know. That title is so disrespectful because Kendrick Lamar literally has the Heart Parts, the series, and that right there is, that one's petty, fucking petty again. The angles on this, it shows me he don't have nothing, bro. That's literally what I just heard right now, is that literally he doesn't have nothing in the tank. No new information. A nice, some sparring moments, but Yo, okay, there it go. That's tripping. Anywho, the thing with him is just at this point, his angles is weird. And the worst part about this, the internet's gonna internet. And in his case, he just got too much stuff, bro. It's just too many just wild things that's out there, bro. Even with the whole like them bringing up him before he went to Degrassi, and he was doing like commercials and stuff. They got a whole video of you grabbing a little Asian man's butt and looking at him crazy as hell. Like, bro, that's too much ammo for a nigga that's a lyricist, like a nigga that rap and can put words together. That is the thing about a rap battle that people just tend to like want to like overlook and not pay attention to it. Yes, in this case, beats matter because we are playing with beats. If you watch Smack DVDs and rap battles, you know what it is. You know the rules of rap battle. You come with your own fucking lyrics. You come with your own shit. You can do rebuttals. You know what I'm saying? To what I said to you, that's the art of a rap battle. Of having two individuals come up with bars towards each other, with information that they gather with each other, and they go 3 rounds of each other, just whatever they got going on. And you able to remember that shit, recite it on site, do rebuttals and switch when they give an angle that you trying to avoid. When it's your turn, you drop and do your different angle with that rebuttal. Who stings the most? Who has the most content? And who's delivering the strongest jabs? And it's your own fucking shit. Push Up dropped on Apple Music. He got lyrics on there. He got writers, composer, lyricists. Taylor Made, same thing. Family Matter, same thing. It ain't just you. And then you go to Kendrick and it's just nothing but Kendrick. Nothing but Kendrick. Yo angles that you giving us don't even match up. It doesn't match up to what he's saying to you. On 616, ain't no way here in hell 616 supposed to drop how it did. And it spoke about what it spoke about, and you supposedly had no leaks and no angles with it, and nobody knew what was going on. And no, no, that don't even make sense. Nowhere in rapping have we ever seen a motherfucker drop. You drop 20 minutes prior, and he dropped something within less than 40 minutes. That's literally talking about what you just did. No, that nobody's done that. And you still didn't speak up on your camp because he said you got a pedal a PDF on payroll. Like people that study the bars, and what I'm hearing on this didn't answer none of that. He spoke about spoke on you and how you are and where you at with it when it comes to that whole thing. And yeah, you pulling up social media people to try to be valid with you. Like, oh man, 1090J. Like corny shit. It's the same thing with the academic situation. Where you like, oh man, I'm about to drop. Get home, I'm about to drop. You streaming? He like, oh, I'm at a concert. Oh, well, you got to get home. I'm about to drop. Then he fly out. He get on the phone and call Casanata on the phone and say, yo, stay on the string. It's about to go down. They over here like, oh yeah, what you want me to stay on the string? Like, stay on the string. It's about to go. You doing that because you know you trying to get your views up. You trying to reach out to the youth because because they got the youth ears. So if they say you killed something, everybody gonna say it. And Kendrick Lamar killed that. He destroyed that whole entire setup. Easily destroyed that whole entire setup by dropping. And you see the reactions all on social media. They like, man, what the fuck? I ain't get a chance to enjoy this song. And then you came out with this. And then you came out with another one. It messed up the algorithm. It messed up the numbers because that poster shot up, which it still did its numbers. But guess what? Kendrick Lamar's did more, which it didn't show in the YouTube numbers. Again, botting, but to each his own. But to the masses, it's like, yo, nigga, he just killed this. He killed your whole entire setup, bro. And you saying that, and that's what I'm saying. You got to look at the mannerisms on how they're moving. Kendrick Lamar just dropping, bro. He gave, okay, I gave you something serious to let you know that the individual that y'all talking to is fake and phony. Here you go on that. Here's my case notes on that, nigga. Everybody over there. You got 100 people over there. 20 of them don't like you. 2 of them the closest to you. They want to see you gone because they don't like what you done. You had lipo, nigga. You think you a bad bitch more than Sexy Red. Like punches. And then you turn around and you hit him with the 616. Nigga, you a pedo. You got some stains on you. You got some answering to do, bro. You got some weird stuff going on with you. Why you got the lipo? Why you lying about not having lipo? And then you come with Family Matters, and then he just stump on your whole parade with meet the Grams. I'm talking to your son. Yo, you don't let no nigga piss on you, dog. You either die by that or you fight by that. Or you kill by that. You don't let nobody pee on you. Nigga, I don't know what's going on with these celebrities. But they got secret words for apps. They streaming individuals. And I showed earlier, if you go look at Atlanta on Hulu, season 2, episode 7, Champagne Poppy. Everything he's speaking on is in that show. And they released that shit in like 2017 or something, 2016, somewhere around there. And they talking about what was going on at Drake house. The whole plot of the show is, oh, my social media dry, I gotta get a picture with Drake. And they had his house at a party, and all type of crazy shit is happening at the crib. Come on, dog. Like, it's levels to what's going on right now. And a lot of people this shit is going over your head because you want to get a bop. This ain't about a bop. That nigga attacked your character as a human being, nigga. Like, no. Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Pastor? How you doing? I checked out your show, man. Good show, dude. I definitely checked your live stream out. This is crazy. You need to do what? You need more volume? Probably because I was sitting back or something. I don't know. He said, "This is how they kill Christ." Kendrick is lost right now, bro. I don't know how you even come up with that one. What's up, Pastor? He said, "What did he say? Some E1, some EA1. What's that EA1? What's that?" Yeah, you. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you say he like killing him, bro. Like, bro, he had this man. Kendrick Lamar had this man scrambling so bad off of what he said about him on a personal level. The nigga went to Toronto, rented out the Chinese spot that he showed where he got robbed at. Again, Kendrick Lamar dropped it, and that same Chinese spot started got customers running in left and right because it blew up they had it on the news. He had the Keith Lee effect by Kendrick Lamar at a Chinese restaurant. He went into the restaurant and what he said on Euphoria, the man went in there and he had on a FUBU fucking sweatshirt sitting at the table. Like what that man said to you shook you so bad that you went and bought a shirt, nigga. Like he said, yeah, Kendrick is overkilling Drake right now. Apparently, Emmanuel say otherwise. They want to say otherwise. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Bro, this is a body. What was on Taylor Made that he said about Kendrick Lamar? The joke about Tupac. Oh man, and Snoop. Oh, you gonna respond? You gotta respond to him for the king, for Compton. And the man said he gave him 3 of them. 3. He gave him a 3-piece. Oh, you don't respond fast enough. Oh, you ain't got a club banging. They ain't gonna play this. Ain't nobody gonna resonate. Bro, they are dancing on social media and TikTok and Twitter, X. Compilations of people out in the street dancing to You Not Like Us. Like, nah, this is a hate crime at this point. He said it's like hate. Like, fam, he got people in the celebrity world battling it out, like straight up battling with each other. Did you just see what happened with Vlad? Vlad said something crazy to Darkchild's daughter, the producer Darkchild. If you know who that is, come on, man. That man is up there like he's up there with the Pharrells in the Alchemist. He talked to that man daughter talking about he gonna get her fired from her job because of what he said relating to this, to a beef with what Kendrick said. And they on an uproar right now. They pulling up all type of stuff. Oh, you was talking to an underage kid. I got the text messages. Da 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 da. Like, fam, that man has Atlanta right now is in an uproar because of what happened. Y'all allowed this individual to the cookout, and I said this prior before. Y'all allowed an outsider to the cookout, and instead of him just sitting and getting his plate and enjoying the weather and the woman, he's been out here pillaging and doing all type of shit. And unfortunately, we allowed him to do that because of who y'all were. That's how crazy the Kendrick Lamar You Not Like Us is. That last part that everybody talk, fam. He said, nigga, and if you was around, see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all have not been outside. Y'all have not been outside out here in the US. You wasn't in the strip clubs. You wasn't out in the street. A lot of y'all was just on the porch in the house playing video games or whatever. Because if you was outside in the porch, outside off the porch, you seen all this transpire. I seen when Jay Prince and them put their arm over Drake and said, yeah, he the new person that's coming up. And he tanked on 106 & Park when he dropped that Trey Songz Replacement Girl. And it wasn't it didn't resonate and get accepted like they wanted it to. And they was failing with Drake to get him into with the men. The women loved the song. The women was playing. The women was participating, but the street niggas wasn't fucking with him. The real street niggas that we was not messing with Drake when he came out. He like, man, who is this corny dude? We'll rob him. That's why DMX said what he said about him. I don't like his face. Like, nigga, this somebody I would robbed. But he had Jay Prince co-sign. Lil Wayne mentored him. He had Birdman. He had Bun B. Houston led to Vegas. And then all of a sudden, mother was like, man, I feel uncomfortable with this dude saying the N-word. Why is he saying the N-word and he a cornball? And then that's when they drug out his daggone daddy, like, they grabbed him by his neck and said, look, he got a black dad. He can say the N-word. I remember all when they was doing all that. I remember all of that, bro. Here you go, look. And that's what Kendrick Lamar said, nigga, y'all pay him more paper and more paper. You sat there and gave out an image of your son who's out here terrorizing women and doing what he's doing in the industry, and you co-signed him. You let them force you out to say, yeah, this is my black son. He okay. He can say the N-word. I was around when they did that mess, bro. Cause when he first came out, Drake Daddy wasn't really even rocking with him. They was under the illusion that they couldn't find him. He's just in Memphis somewhere. We don't know. And then they pulled him out the woods somewhere, drug him out with one shoe, and was like, yeah, here you go. He black. Look at him, y'all. He got a big nose. And everybody just, well, okay. And then Future took him under the wing. That's why he don't respond to Future like he responding to everybody else. And that's why he said what he said on Family Matters. Oh, you got somebody in your ear influence you to talk to me like that because me and you was cool. He can't come at Future. Nigga, Future was there when he did the started from the bottom. Future was the one that got you into the strip club. Kendrick Lamar just said that to him. He was the one that got you accepted in the clubs, in the Magic City. Lil Baby and them gave you your image. Baby and them, bro, your swag, your lingo. That's why we say when he said, "Yo, you come with all these different accents on the phone, nigga. I got language barriers. I can't read through all these languages and accents you trying to drop to me, cause the nigga is a fucking chameleonaire. We was calling him that. He's a Pokemon Ditto. If you have him around you for so long, he will mimic and take your fucking style and make a track off of it. He's done it time and time again. J Block. The situation with XXXTentacion. He like, nigga, he's a bitch ass nigga. I was going through legal issues and he didn't want to come to the what's the name spot to get me. He got in contact with my mixer and my producers and Playboy Cardi and them. And he had my reference track and he mimicked my flow. Come on, dog. Like, bruh, this is way more than what a lot of people are trying to understand. Like, and I'm not trying to be on that with him, because again, I rock with the nigga songs too. If I show my baby mama would let you know, nigga, it was Drake, ATF Drake. I'm talking about rapping Drake, Gucci Man, and motherfucking what's that nigga name? What is his name? And Lil Wayne. My baby mama would tell you that. Like, nigga, I introduced her to him. I was listening to all them songs way before he got into Replacement Girl and Take Care and all that stuff. I was listening to Drake way before that. But that's the problem. That was the problem with it. The way that he came off rapping before is not what the fuck we got now. That's why I laughed and chuckled when he talking about he'll slit his throat. Like, nigga, that's not you. Your own mentor said that wasn't you. Lil Wayne, y'all, like, the information is there. You can see the code switching when he was talking to Angie Martinez, and then how he talked to Petey Rosenberg. His demeanors on how he spoke to different interviews. Bruh. And that's why Kendrick Lamar said, yeah, 2 Chainz them sat there and tried to accept you. When the Migos came out with the Versace joint, you hurried up and jump on that because you wasn't on the original. Man, look at here, man. Yeah, he just stopped this. Yeah, he laughing. He said Drake's Mega Man. He said Drake's a Mega Man. The more flows he learns, the more powerful he get. Yeah. He said Nike list F Drake days. Thank you. When he was going against the niggas in Toronto, the Mills. That was that the I forgot his name. It was Meek or something. Not Meek Mills. It was another Mills in Toronto. That was a up and coming artist that supposed to have been blowing up. Like, nigga, the it's all laid out. Your whole entire life is laid out, and we seen they they molded you. You're not an authentic rapper, and again, there's nobody's taking no cool points or whatever from you. You are a successful individual. You have grown massive money and transcended fucking rap. You damn near pop at this. You are pop. It ain't even no goddamn is at this point. You're not hip hop. That's the whole point of it. You're not fucking hip hop. But when you do cringe shit like what he did on Family Matters that I don't fucking like, that everybody don't like. Motherfuckers pointed it out. I'm like, here you go with the slave shit. Here you go with the slave shit. Nah, what did he say? What the fuck did he say? Dang, what did he? What was it? You rap like you trying to free the slaves. What was it, Mello? It was like at the beginning. Hold on, let me see. Let me find it. Cause he's like, you say you rap like you trying to free the slaves, and it's like, yeah, you dumb motherfucker, yes. Like, absolutely, I rap like I'm trying to free the slaves. He said Drake is like Sony, steals from someone else and then tries to make. Pastor, that's a fucking fact. He said kids you pop too, and that case. Hell nah, you wildin', bro. You tripping. I'm trying to shoot you some bail, bro, but you wildin' right now. That nigga, that's far from the fucking truth. That is so far from the truth. Yeah, you rap like you trying to free the slaves. Nigga, this is how we know you're not part of the culture. I wrote that on Twitter. That's how people are pointing out and saying, no, nigga, you're not part of the fucking culture, and you clearly keep showing that you're not. This is like the second or third. This is the third fucking time you didn't drop the failed ass fucking slave bar about trying to prove that you black when you really ain't. And that's the whole essence of hip hop. Like, nigga, you break down hip hop with KRS-One, and this is what you get. Like, nigga, you ain't part of it because you keep constantly showing how you're not part of it. And that's why the niggas in Atlanta are catching the slack that they getting, because everybody remember what happened with Andre 3000 and them. They got on that goddamn stage and when they won that fucking award, and they said, nigga, the South got something to say. That shit meant something. Atlanta was a fucking mecca that everybody fuck with each other. Everybody eat. And that's what everybody loved about Atlanta. If you was from Atlanta and you was there with Atlanta, motherfuckers was bumping your shit. They supported Atlanta. Same way they LA get down. If you from fucking LA, nigga, this song meant so fucking much to LA. It's crazy. The Bay Area is fucking insane. That's why people keep saying, like, even when you're touring in the US, you gotta have those two. You gotta have the South and you gotta have LA. If you ain't got them two, you not really making no fucking money out here. You not making no real serious noise out here if you ain't got the South and you ain't got the LA. It used to be New York, but New York had a crazy short man complex. Everybody wanted to be the great. And they was cannibalizing each other. They was shining each other. They was going at each other instead of unifying. And That's how everything moved to the South. If you was a part of history of hip hop, you know this. So when you see Drake go out on once again on Family Matters, he come out talking about some, yeah, you know, shout out to the Real Blood, shout out to YG, shout out to CB. That's a beacon. He trying to shoot a beacon shot. He trying to throw a Hail Mary out. Like, yeah, I know people over there. They can vouch for me. Here they go. He's the people that can vouch for me. And then all of a sudden, you see a motherfucker with less than fucking 20 minutes, 40 minutes. I mean, less than 24 hours, mustard on the beat, ho. They not like us. They not like, bro. That's nigga. Them are all subliminal shots like this. It's levels, dog. It's just levels to this shit. And then you try to go over there and got 21 Savage. He break that down. Yeah, you trying to validate him with this. You disrespect Lil Wayne, your mentor. You slept with your mentor. Like, who the fuck sleep with their homies guy? Who the fuck sleep with their homies girls? Who the fuck does that? Nigga, you corny. You a clown ass nigga, bro. Got into a gym, had to sit down for a minute. And instead of you honoring him like you was supposed to been doing, like he was holding Young Money on his back and getting the money in and everything until till Lil Wayne get out, you stab a nigga in the back. And then put a tattoo of the nigga on you to try to do some, oh, my bad, man, you know, my bad, man. You know, it's the things, man, the things. All the bitches in the world, bro. All the bitches they got access to. It was her. Bro, sucker shit, bro. That ain't no motherfucking man code shit. That ain't shit that we roll with. That's the shit that you do to a motherfucker you got anger, you got envy towards. You know what I'm saying? That's what made the Tupac line hit. That's why I fucked your bitch, nigga. I don't like you. You do that shit to a motherfucker you don't like. You don't do that shit to a motherfucker that mentored your whole fucking career, nigga. We wouldn't know what the fuck a Drake was if it wasn't for fucking Lil Wayne. Like, man, yeah, man. You rap like you trying to free the slaves. That's a bar. Nigga, that ain't no fucking bar. Bro, where you from, G? Where you? I gotta get on my Kendrick shit right now. Nigga, where the fuck you from, dog? Where your mama stay? Where your daddy stay, nigga? Where are you from? Are you from the States or you from out of town or something? Like, where are you from, dog? Cause you talking crazy right now, talking about that's a bar. What the fuck are you talking about? Right now, the new song isn't doing well. That song ain't it. You did, Pastor, I'm telling you, he didn't come with nothing new. He didn't. You went back to the wife again. Thank God you didn't talk about the colorism shit again, though. I give you kudos. I give you points for that. If I'm removing, like I told E, if I remove myself as and made myself a novice towards Kendrick's music, and I didn't know about his catalog like that, and I listened to this, yeah, you got points with the whole, yeah, you talked about being touched. Oh man, you got real deep issues. That's what's going on with you. Oh, you got massive issues. You got mental issues going on. I don't want to mess with nobody that got mental issues. If I would have viewed that and like, damn, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. Dave Free, he out here liking pics with your kids on social media. Why she not following you? If I didn't know all that shit, I would have been like, damn, how the fuck that's your fiance and y'all not even following each other? Damn, that's crazy. That's wild. Maybe he did have a baby by your homie. I would be saying all of that now. This is perfect for someone that doesn't know hip hop and doesn't know music. What you're seeing right now is perfect for them. But for the people that's been around and we didn't Nigga, I listened to Mr. Morale front and back, bro. That was my album of the fucking year. Still listen to it to this day. He already addressed all this. You talking about he view botting. If I didn't see it for myself, when I seen the view botting on YouTube for that was going on, where he had more numbers than you on YouTube, but he was number 2, and they had some you as number 1. Come on now. The whole situation with the AI situation. Like, oh, Drake don't know nothing about AI. I covered that. That's a lie. He knew very well what AI was before he did the Taylor Made joint, because they had to do a cease and desist for a fucking album that was AI of The Weeknd and Drake that dropped around one of his albums that he released prior. But as a novice, I've been like, oh man, he just killed Kendrick Lamar. Oh, he gotta respond. He gotta respond. Bro, this shit's trash. He had some nice settled jabs. And then he just led off. He gave like what 4 minutes in a 5-minute track. In the last part of it, he just talking to him for like a minute and 20 something seconds. And you didn't bring nothing new to the table outside of you clearing up your name about the Geppetto situation. But you still didn't respond to the comment of you having a Geppetto on your payroll. You got 12 other niggas in there. On that little picture, he put 13 pings. You just removed yourself from them 13 pings and you left 12. Nigga, that's your house. What the? Why you got 12 more pings in that crib, dog? And why one of them niggas, he clearly said is on payroll. Like, this the type of stuff where I'm like, come on, man. You ain't addressed getting peed on. And that man said you got peed on, and he talked to your son like, yeah, man, I'm gonna teach you. You actually go do some push-ups, nigga. Don't go out here and get no lipo and take no little medicines to lose weight, nigga. You a man, nigga. You stand on yours. You get out here and you do some push-ups and go to the gym. Don't take the easy route like your pops did. That's bitch move. That's bitch made shit. Like, you ain't addressed shit like that. You get what I'm saying? You talking about, you pull up a social media content creator. Oh, man, 1090 Jake, he would have been pulled up my file. Come on, dog. That's such a fucking reach. It's crazy. The new Drake song, he said, real slimish. He said, I'm from Virginia, repping the South. Well, you better start acting like it, because, bro, what you just said is fucking crazy. I thought you was from, like, London or something, or goddamn it, Tokyo or something, bro. You talking crazy right now. Talking about that was a bar. Nigga, you from Virginia. Nigga, you know about fucking slavery. That ain't no fucking bar, dog. Especially looking at where black people is when it comes to the music industry as a whole. We the motherfucker that produce the product to keep this bitch pushing and going, and motherfuckers ain't even getting a fair shake of the money. We don't even have a rapper union where we honoring our fucking retired rappers and shit as we should. Motherfuckers is stealing and taking and sampling other people's music without copyright issues. You got motherfuckers running around here, record labels done got people rap catalogs for years and and they paid them. But this our shit. We get this motherfucker rolling. We the people that get the crowd going, regardless of what gender, age, ethnicity, all that shit. Regardless of where you go in this motherfucking world, they come to see and hear the music that we produce. But they get paid the least. And that ain't slavery, nigga. That ain't an issue. On top, not even talking about the political shit we talking about. Not even talking about political. Not talking about reparations and what's going on in the world. We just focusing on just music. the talent, the people that go out here, blood, sweat, and tears, and create something that moves the fucking masses are not getting paid properly off their talent. And we don't have an issue? Come on, man. I just sat here and showed you UMG literally is controlling another person's catalog of music, and they just click a button and just copyright everybody's shit. Even though the artist himself is allowing people to review and critique his content. Motherfuckers out here buying up everybody's catalogs. Granted, again, they are adults and they have choices. But it goes back to the other thing of when you signing these fucking artists and they're getting fucked with the contracts. Especially if they ain't aware of nothing. And then the record label and the lawyers that they tell you to go out here and get are in cahoots with each other. But come on, man. So yeah, that's the problem with the whole situation with Drake. Because again, as somebody that is I deem myself a hip hop purist with stuff because I can pull out stuff, and even with this whole beef that's going on and what it stems from, everyone thinking it's just coming from the Like That situation. And no, this stems all the way back to the tour when Kendrick Lamar found out what the music industry was about, and he pushed his way the fuck away from it. And when they seen that he wasn't with the shits, and he was becoming successful because it's certain people that have that aura about them, like you just know they're going to be successful regardless of what happened. Whatever road or path they take, they're going to be successful. It's various artists that's like that. And when they seen he wasn't with the play, things got shaky. And then it went from there. From the control situation on up. This whole thing stemmed from a tour situation, not nothing else. Everybody think it's from Like That. It's not from Like That. It just everybody started becoming vocal, like you seen Future start saying something and Metro Boomin, doing his beats. And we seen the trickle down effect from it because people was tired of the shit. He said Drake actually looks out for black artists by giving them writing credits and hold on, residuals. People don't want to talk about that though. He don't need no writers. He pay it forward. Nigga, you just said what's the problem with Drake? He's not doing that. He ain't doing that for the kindness of his fucking heart. He's not doing that for the kindness of his heart. Why do you think they said it was the OVO sweatshop? It was called the OVO sweatshop back in the days when The Weeknd was there and McConan and Preem, his own homie from Canada. The nigga was having them write shit for him and take the credit for it, and they wasn't getting paid. I.e. the situation with motherfucking Daylight. Nigga, I wrote back to back the diss track to Meek Mills, and I didn't get paid for it because you had me under NDA. You got contracts, you got ghostwriters, which they get paid a little bag to ghostwrite, and they don't get no credit, they don't get no residuals, they don't get no points, they don't get none of the things that you mentioned right now. And then you have the composer lyricist who does get points and credits for it. But at the end of the day, you're taking their fucking style. What happened to Block Boy JB? Drake is everyone knows was saying this shit. Drake get a feature from you. The motherfucker hops on your shit. Get the grooving and shaking with your shit. Get you buzzing. You get the little buzz. But then he go and take your shit. And now he's, cause of him having the amount of views and followers and the push he got in the industry, he took your style and made it more successful to the point where motherfuckers was like, oh no, you just copying Drake. What the fuck? No, the fuck I'm not. He said Drake went through a sweatshop for Lil Wayne. How did he go through a sweatshop for Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne put this motherfucker on? I made you, nigga. I made who you are. Why you not getting that? Lil Wayne in the South, Bun B, Jay Prince Jr., Rick Ross. That's why Rick Ross came on the sicko mode. He said, I wonder who wrote this. Because Rick Ross was a ghostwriter. Future. This is why he doesn't attack Future. He's not going to attack Future. Because if you know who fuck Future is, Future comes from under the Dungeon family. He's been around for ages. For a minute. He got credentials and certified. So, if I come and take you from up north where you was at, and I bring you here, and I mold you into what the fuck we needed you to be. I put you with the people cause again, he's a diddle. He's a Pokemon diddle. He copies shit. He took this from here and this from here and this from here and created this image, which is Drake. Because of who he put him around. Come on. You damn right. And he wasn't composing all them damn tracks himself. Look at Started from the Bottom and go do your research on Future Helping. They try to play it off. Oh man, I said this and he came to the studio and then all of a sudden he came back. He had a whole No. That was not what the fuck happened. They needed to get Drake into the strip club to get a bounce with the strippers, because in Atlanta, how Atlanta operates, especially in that time, if your music did not move through the strip club, it wasn't moving. That's how you form the quote unquote chilling circuit in Atlanta. You gotta get buzzing in the strip clubs, bitch. They gotta be in there playing it back, bitches in there shaking their ass, and the drug dealer niggas out there throwing the money up. If they not doing that to your song, you gotta go back to the studio and drop another one. That's what was, and look at where it started from the bottom, bro. Yeah, again, it's too many. It's too much paperwork. It's too many documents of individuals saying, even with, I literally just said what happened with XXXTentacion, where he broke down and said what happened. Drake found out about him. He was buzzing in the internet. He was a underground rapper that everybody was talking about. He got into a legal situation. He needed Drake to validate him, come to the courthouse to validate and help him, because his image would have helped him get out of jail or get out of prison or the trouble that he was in. And he wasn't a real ass nigga. And he didn't do that shit. Instead, he went over XXXTentacion while he was going through his legal issues, got into contact with his producer and his mixer and Playboy Cardi and them, and took his reference track, got a hold of his reference tracks, and mimicked his whole entire fucking flow. The 6 God shit is not even Drake's. It's not fucking Canada. That whole fucking image comes from King Louis in Chicago. And Breezy from Chicago with the More Life shit. like it's it's too much to literally show you the antics and the moves that this man has done to maneuver through this game to stay up. And we allowed it because guess what? The monster became the cancer became too big. Once he hit that atmosphere, the millions in sales and the platinum tracks and da 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 da, and everybody was eating off of him because he was doing the features too, like you said, he was, and everybody was eating off of him, even the big people, the big the higher up people, like Rick Ross and Lil Wayne's and the babies. Hell, he did the whole Alicia Keys when he was actually doing some shit. Alicia Keys, Unthinkable, yeah, but got big, and now we dealing with the monster that we got because look at what the fuck he doing out here. From the Lil Wayne disrespect to the Serena Williams disrespect, the Tupac situation, the Pharrell situation, him, like, that's all disrespectful shit, bro. Beyond disrespectful. And if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm finna get up out of here because I thought this was gonna be a little bit better than what it was. I, I'm like, it's 50-50 to me. Like I said, if I was a novice, I'd be cool, I'd be hype, I'd be excited for this right now. As a person that knows the history of just the music part of this and how a rap battle should go when it comes to battling somebody, this ain't it. Imagine you went to a concert or arena, a smack DVD or a smack arena, a battle rap arena, and you paid your money, you in the crowds, elbow to elbow, the people all crunched up with each other to hear some lyrical like masterpieces, just niggas with swords just going crazy rapping right now. And then you got 3 rounds of do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Give whatever angles, anything that you can. And for the last three straight rounds, you heard the same shit over and over again from this person. Whereas his opponent is hitting them with every angle in the book, nigga. I talked about how you lived. I talked about your friends that's around you. I talked about your kids, your family members. I hit you with the upbeat joint, and I educated you on some Black history, all rolled in one. And I told you about your own history. Why you sitting up like that? Why you got nail polish on, man? Why you trying to compete with women? Like, I broke you down to the lowest molecule known to fucking possible. And I even brought up your past. I even gave you a little trinklet of your past. And I gave you some good information to let you know, hey man, you got some shaky individuals around you. I gave you some good advice. You might want to clean that up. And all you can keep giving me is my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. Why you in New York? Why you ain't seen your kids for 6 months? Bruh. Who's Dave Free? Why Dave Free is putting hearts under the emojis under your kids' pics? Didn't you say you got molested? You got into a situation before? Oh, that's how you act like you act. You emotional. That's all he gave you. And then he said, "Yeah, you know what, man? I don't want to do this no more, man. I feel like I'm bullying you, nigga. How? Where? Where's the bullying? I got people out here bopping to you, bopping and shaking their head and going dumb, often calling you a Geppetto. I got the whole, I got the whole goddamn internet breaking down my music. I'm talking about bar for bar, lyric for lyric. They out here pinpointing, putting pieces together and linking shit with linking, all because of what you did in your past and your history. So they just going out and just puzzle piecing and putting it together. Remind you, this is 2024. Where before this happened, everyone was getting microwave fucking music. 2-3 minutes, we'll get one bar, and the rest be a filler. That's it. People out here rushing to give you the next TikTok dance or song. We was getting shake your ass for Drake, shake your ass for me. Booty hole Browns. Like, we was getting the Sukianas of the world. I came through and dropped one fucking bar, one song, and people have been dissecting it for days. For days. Something that people said that couldn't even sell right now because of the climate of how we consume music. It would not work. I just gave this to you for the free ski, and you see a nigga, a whole avalanche of people out here dissecting my music. And I still got more to come. And I beat you at your own game. I killed you on every angle that you said I couldn't do, I did. You said I wasn't gonna deliver fast enough. I did that. You said I ain't got no proof of what I'm talking about. I showed you that. I even tried to help. I'm still trying to help you out. Even with the last one that I just did, 5 of them that he dropped. I remind you, 5. I even gave you advice. I talked to your kid for you. I talked to your moms and you know what I'm saying, let her know about you. You know what I'm saying? The stuff you tried to hide from her. I tried to give her a little bit of advice to try to help. You did your best. Your dad, he ain't shit. He shouldn't have left you because he left you out here with the wolves. If he would have been in your life, maybe he could have prevented these things. But he wanted to be. Papa was a Rolling Stone. You came out your own mouth telling me how hard it was for you to be, of you being a black and Jew in high school, and your issues with females in high school, because you said it in your out your own mouth in the interview. All the guys, I ain't had no problem with the guys. They were cool, but the females, they was just mean. They was mean. You even said out your own mouth, man. Through a rap battle, you're like, man, they treated me so bad in high school. I should go to the reunion and have everybody get searched just to shit on them. They came out of Drake mouth, Aubrey mouth. You're not even Drake no more. That name is done. Aubrey. Like, these your words, dog. Not mine. And you clearly haven't healed from it, because I go back to what happened with Like That Dropped. Drake was on concert. The first thing he came out of his mouth, they was like, is he gonna respond? Is it a respond? He's like, I'm a man and I'ma stand 10 toes and I ain't gotta worry about a motherfucker trying to question me and who I am as a man, cause I stand 10 toes in my belief and I held my head high and my back up. He did all that. And then J. Cole went out. And thank God J. Cole pulled the fuck back. But again, I gotta go. It's just crazy. Shout out to everybody that came through. Hopefully they don't flag this and then it goes through like it should, so I can continue doing it. Cause I'm pretty sure Kendrick Lamar gonna drop again. Is it gonna be now or soon? Probably not. I hope he don't, honestly, because this is right now it's just a dead corpse right now at this point. Because the angle that you gave, it ain't even worth reiterating or giving out any other good information, honestly. Unless if I'm just going down my sword as a man and like, okay, so you mentioned my wife for the what was this, the second time? You alluded to it one time. You said her name on that. This the third time you done did it. You done said my wife's name. And as a man, if I'm going, you know what I'm saying, I do X, Y, Z, then yeah. But do this even deserve a response? No, no. It wasn't nothing new in this. Nothing. But yeah. One love, God bless, peace, man.